evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Calix Austin, and welcome to the JV Boys versus, well, the JV Boys Ramblers versus the JV Boys Evart Wildcats. Starting lineup for the Ramblers right now is Kamler Ingleray, Alan Thomas III, Braden Winkle, Brennan Cucci, and Max Elang. Oh, gonna be McBain's ball. Cucci with it right now. Give it to Winkle. To Elang. To Thomas. Thomas in position to shoot, although covered. It's gonna be to Winkle. Winkle for that three. No good. It's gonna get rebounded by Elang. He's gonna put it up. That one's gonna be up and good. Took a little bit longer to get a shot put up compared to the JV girls. That happened just a little bit ago, but first shot's put up by McBain. First point on the board is by McBain. 2-0 right now. 7:28 left in the first. Three put up, no good. It's going to get rebounded by Allen. Allen ends up with the ball out of that one. He's going to give it over to Winkle. Winkle gives it to Elang. Elang is going to put that up. It's going to be up and good. Ends up in the hands of number 10. Something Morgan. I'm not going to try to pronounce that first name because I will butcher it. Cucci gives it to Thomas. Thomas. He's going to kick that out to Elang. Elang for that three. No good. It's going to get rebounded by Thomas. And he's stuck. Eventually gives it over to Winkle. Cucci went all the way down to the other side in the court thinking, oh, we got this. But nope. He's back, though, which is good. Elang to Thomas to Ingleray. Ingleray for three. Up and good. 7-0. We're going to get a timeout called by Evart. Full timeout. Not really much for me to cover besides the score 7-0 with 6:21 left in the first. I'll see you after this break.
Fresh homemade pizza, made just for you at a cheap price. If that sounds like a good deal, then Kelly's is the place for you. Next time you're feeling hungry, remember Kelly's.
Alrighty. Welcome back. Score right now 7-0. 6:21 left in the first. It's going to be there it is. It's going to be Everett's ball starting off this game. Or not this game, coming back after this timeout. All right, right now number 2, Aaron Van. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Ball, assuming it got stolen, it's gonna ends up in the hands of Elang. Elang's gonna now drive down. He's gonna put up a shot of his own. That's one's gonna be up and good. 9-0 with 6 minutes flat left in the first. Aaron with the ball again. Gets that over to Isaac. He's going to put up a shot. No good. It's going to get rebounded by Winkle. Winkle's going to go all the way down. All the way. He's going to eventually lose control of it. It's going to get stolen by Seth. He's going to pass it to, I think it was intended for Noxon. I think I'm saying that the right way. But it was a no good. Ball's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be McBain's ball. Cam throws that in over, not in over, throws that in to Winkle. He's going to give it to Cucci. Excuse me, I'm back. I'm not quite sure what's happening. All I see is Thomas with fighting for the ball. Looks like we're going to be looking at a foul. 10 on the arm, his first, team's first of the quarter. Winkle gets it over to Engelwright. Engelwright to Cucci. Cucci back to Winkle. Winkle setting up the offense, gives it over to Engelwright. Engelwright's going to trip. He's able to save it and the ball. Although he tries to pass it, ends up in the hands of Cooper. Cooper gets that over to Noxon, who gives it back to Cooper. Back to Noxon now. Noxon for the three. No good. Rebounded by Winkle. That was a pretty high jump from him. I don't think I've seen him jump that high before. Gives it to Thomas. Thomas is going to put that on up for a three. That one's going to be no good. It's going to go out of bounds on the Ramblers. Austin with the ball right now. He's going to give that over to Aaron. Gets it over to Seth. Seth's going to drive, put up a layup. Up and good. 9-2. First points put up by Evart this game so far. 4:22 left in the first. 2-9. Elin with the ball now. He's going to give that over to Cucci. Nice little pump fake. Gives it to Engelwright. Engelwright wide open to England. He's going to put it up. That one's going to be up and good. 11-2 with 4 minutes left in the first. Gets the ball over to Aaron. McBain's ball. I think that was off a travel. Engelwright over to Winkle. Tries to give it to Engelwright. It's going to go right out of his hands. 3:41 left in the first. 11-2 right now is the score. Three-point attempt made by Noxon. It's going to be no good. Winkle's going to give that to Cucci. Cucci, nice little pump fake, gives it over to Thomas. Thomas is going to drive. He's going to duck down, put up that layup, let the defender fly right over him. That's going to be good. 13-2, my bad. Another three put up by Noxon. That one was good. 13-5. McBain able to stay ahead so far, but Evart slowly making their way back up. Slowly, but they're getting there. Thomas with the ball now, giving it over to Engelwright. Back to Cucci. Ealing. Winkle. To Thomas. Ealing, and they're just doing the thing where they just running around. Looking for an opening or something. Ealing's going to think he sees one. Not able to get it. Gets it over to Thomas. Thomas, deep pass over to Winkle, who gives it to Cam. Cam for the three. Rolls in, out, jumps up, bounces off the backboard, and falls in. Wow. Winkle with it. Goes for a three. A little short, hits the rim. Ends up in the hands of Cooper Higgins. Bounces out and all over the place. It's going to be McBain's ball. Number 30, Josiah Kurdoff, is in for Thomas. Kurdoff gives it over to Winkle. Winkle's going to give it to Ealing. Ealing to Cucci. Cucci to Cam. Cam for the three. A little short, hits the rim. Right now, I think he's 2 for 3 on his 3 points. It's going to be Evert's ball. I think that was out of bounds. Yeah, that's going to be out of bounds. Ball passed in to Seth. Seth tries to put up a shot. It's not able to get it up. And it's going to be out of bounds. Or never mind. 4, why it hit, I think that's what that call was. His first, team second for the quarter. Winkle gives it over to Kurdoff. Kurdoff gives it the Coochie, or not Coochie. Engelwright for the three. That's going to be up and good. Shot put up by number 24, who I'm not seeing on my roster. I think 24 might be Mason, and they have him in his 42 instead, because I'm not seeing 42 on the bench. Let's take a look at the replay of Engelwright's three-point that he made just earlier. That was really quick. He's seen the opening and just instantly went for it. A pretty big shot, too. Back behind the three-point line by at least 4 feet. Kurdoff's going to give that over to Winkle as we're back to the real game now. Well, at least the game at present. Kurdoff gives it to Winkle. Winkle gives it to Coochie. Coochie gives it to Kurdoff. Kurdoff gives it to Dazoo. Kyle Dazoo's in now. He's going to put up a shot. That's going to be no good. Looks like Dazoo is in for Engelwright. Right now, Aaron has the ball. He gives that over to Austin. Austin for a shot, instantly blocked, given to, rebounded by Dazoo. Dazoo's going to give that over to Winkle. We got 24 seconds left in the first. 19-5 right now is going to be the score. Nice screen by Ealing. He's going to get a hold of that ball. He's going to give it over to Kurdoff. Kurdoff. It's going to go tiny bit out of bounds by the looks of it. Looks like he got it and almost dropped it, so he just went and let it go down, and then he picked it up back up, and it looked like he may have went out of bounds when he did that. 14 seconds left in the first. 19-5 is the score as of right now. All right, I'm going to assume it's Mason with the ball. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I'm not seeing a number 42 on the bench. Ealing for a buzzer beater to the wall.
Make sure you guys pick up your 50-50.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Score 19-5. And we'll see you back here for the second quarter.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself.
We are back. 19-5 is going to be the score going into the second quarter. McBain able to get an early lead, although Evart trying to keep it close. Not able to, though. Up by 14, McBain is. And Mason with the ball right now. Gives it over to Naxon, who gives it right back to Mason. Mason gives it to Naxon. Naxon tries to give it to Austin. Austin loses control of that. Goes right out of bounds. Winkle gives that in to Coochie. Coochie back to Winkle. And I'm not sure who's out. Thomas is out in exchange for Coochie. I didn't quite see that until just now. Kurdoff's going to put up a shot. That's going to be no good. Almost rebounded by Ealing. He wasn't quite able to get a hold of that one. Ends up in the hands of Aaron, though. He's going to drive. Somehow not able to pull the travel off of that one. Austin's going to have that. He's going to do a nice little pass over to Aaron. Ends up in the hands of Noxon. Noxon's going to give that back to Austin. Austin, nice little pump fake. Puts up a shot, not quite able to get there. Rebounded by Kurdoff and gives it to Winkle. Winkle tries to do a pass down to Ealing. A little too far out, though, that one was. Eveling tries his hardest to chase after that so he can try to save it, although he was a little too slow to catch it. 7-1 left in the half, 19-5, still going to be the score. Ball in the hands of Noxon right now. He gives that over to Mason. Mason for that three. That three's up and good. 19-8. Winkle with the ball right now. Slowly making his way up. He's going to start this offense for McBain. Going to give it to Dazoo. Dazoo over to Kurtoff. He's going to give it back to Winkle. Winkle's going to give it to Coochie. Coochie for the three. And it's good. And another really good three back behind the three-point line by quite a bit. Mason's going to have a chance with this now. He's going to end up giving it to Aaron. He's going to put up a shot. A little too much force. Bounces off the backboard. Ends up in the hands of Isaac. He's going to put it up. I don't think that one was good either. 22-8 right now is going to be the score. McBain still pulling ahead. Winkle gives it to Dazoo. Dazoo was going to give it back to Winkle. Winkle ended up turning around, so Dazoo wasn't able to do anything. Eventually does get it to Winkle. Winkle gives it to Eling. And he's going to give it to Kurtoff, and I think I'm all caught up. Gives it to Coochie, to Winkle. I take that back. I'm not caught up. He gives it to Dazoo, to Coochie. Nice little pump fake. Eventually does give it to Kurtoff. He gives it over to Eling, back to Coochie for the nice little layup. No good. Rebounded by Kurtoff. Kurtoff's going to put that one up and gets him. 24-8 with 5:30 left in half. Aaron with the ball. He's going to drive. He's going to change his mind. We're going to get a whistle. And you know what? Let's take a look at the replay of Coochie's three. You're able to see Coochie comes out from behind, gives it to, and Winkle ends up giving it to him. He's back, once again, back about 4 or 5 feet from the three-point line. He was able to put that up, and it went straight in. No issues. Mason puts up a three. That one's going to be good. I think that's the second three that he's put up, and it's good. 24-11 with 5:15 left in the half. Ealing with the ball now. Met by a whole slew of people. He's going to go out of bounds. I think he's also going to get a foul. 10 white on the arm. Ealing's going to be shooting two. Guess not. All right, 10-second teams first for the quarter. Look away at the scoreboard for like 5 seconds, and it's McBain's ball. Winkle searching for someone to pass that into. Nobody was there. Kurtoff was open, but he was way far back. Too many people in between Winkle and Kurtoff to get it over there safely. So McBain's not gonna have a chance with that one. Mason with the ball now. He's gonna drive and set up the offense by the looks of things. Gives it over to Noxon. Noxon, he's gonna put it up. No goods. Rebounded by Dazoo. Dazoo gets it over to Winkle. Gives it over to Kurtoff. To Winkle. To Ealing. To Dazoo. Dazoo for the three. Hits the rim. Bounces over the net. Mason with the ball now. He's going to go all the way down. Put up a shot of his own. That's going to be no good. Rebounded by, I think that's Miguel or Michael. Yeah, Michael for Evart. Austin got a foul, his first, team second of the quarter. Another foul for Evart. Winkle gives it over to Kurtoff. Kurtoff is going to get a whistle. Haverkamp's now in for Coochie. It's going to be actually a foul on Zeke, his first, team second in the quarter. Zeke seems a bit confused as to what that was. I didn't quite catch it, so I'm also a bit confused. But I'm just going to go with it. Mason, nice little down low pass to Cooper. Cooper, I think, was the one who put that up. That was going to be good. 24-13 with 4 minutes left in the half. Winkle with the ball right now. Giving it to Ealing. He gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp is Gonna put up a shot, no good. Another foul. White 1. Michael's first, team's third. Havercamp's gonna be shooting 2. Score right now is 24-13 with 3:50 left in this half. First shot. Up and no good. Second shot. It's going to meet the same fate. Up and no good. Oh, he gets one more. That shot's going to be up and no good either. Max is going to get the rebounds. Whistle's blown, and just for fun, he throws it up. That's going to be good. 24 green. Max Ealing, his second, team's third in the quarter. Went for the rebound and ended up hitting the top of somebody else's head on that one. Michael with the ball. He's going to drive. He's going to put it up. Up and good. Evart getting back up there. Only down by 9. 24-15 now with 3:30 left in the game, or half. And a shot put up by Seth. Wide open on that one, too. That one's going to be good. 24-17 now. McBain slowly losing their lead, slowly losing their grip on the lead. Gives it to Kurtoff. Kurtoff gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Michael. He's going to give it over to Seth. Seth now is going to set this one up. No, he's not. He's just going to drive. No good. Rebounded by Zeke, and we're going to get a foul. Dirty with a push. McBain. That's going to be Kyle. No, it's not. It's going to be Kurtoff. His first, team's fourth at the quarter. We're taking 2, I do believe. First shot. Up and no good. Seth Catapult showed it, shooting. Jacob Brunick and Brennan Cucci in for DeZoo and Kurtoff. 3:01 left in the half, 24-17. Second shot. Up and good. Cucci gives it over to Winkle. Winkle gives it to Ealing. Ealing back to Cucci, or to Winkle, who gives it to Cucci. My bad. To Winkle, setting up the offense, gives it to Brunick. Brunick gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp gives it to Ealing. Ealing gives it back to Haverkamp. Haverkamp, nice little pump fake. He's going to end up driving. We're going to get a whistle on this one. It's going to be Everett's ball. Looks like another foul, potentially. Yep. His second, team's fifth of the quarter. 2:39 left in the half. Score still going to be 24-18. Mason with the ball now. He's going to get it over to Cooper. Cooper's going to put up a 3. No good. Going to get a foul, maybe? No. Winkle with the ball right now. I guess the ball was just out of bounds on Evart. Timeout by McBain. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here for this one. The score right now is 24-18. 2:15 left in the half. McBain trying their hardest to stay in the lead. They're down by 6 right now. They're slowly losing control in this lead. Slowly trying their hardest to keep it. It's going to be first buzzer. I'm going to be surprised if we see Evart catching back up, possibly even taking the lead by the end of the third. Although if McBain keeps answering shots, they might be able to stay ahead. All right, Winkle gives the ball, or Coochie gives the ball to Winkle. My bad. Gives it back to Coochie. Gives it to Winkle, even though it was almost blocked. He was still able to get it way up high to Winkle. Gives it right back to Coochie. Coochie looking, finds Winkle in that mess. Gives it to Ealing. Ealing's going to drive, put up a shot. No good, and we're going to get a whistle. Foul on number 20, Isaac Roberts of Evart. His first, team's fourth quarter. Max Ealing going to be shooting 2. Shot number 1. It's going to be up and good. Carter Murphy in for Zeke Avercamp. Second shot. It's going to meet the same fate. It's going to be up and good. Evart subs. Minute 53 left in the half. 26-18 is going to be the score. Mason with the ball now. He's going to drive. He's going to put up a shot. It's going to be no good. It's going to get rebounded by Cooper. He's going to go down. He's going to pop right back up. And it looks like it's just going to be out of bounds on Evart. Gucci gets it over to Winkle. He was searching for a second. Couldn't find anybody for a minute. Back to Gucci. Back to Winkle. Gives it to Murphy. Murphy gives it to Brunick. Brunick's going to put up a shot. That's going to be up and good. 28-18. McBain up by 10. Pulling ahead again. Mason for a 3. That's going to be up and good. 28-21. Everett's finally broken into the 20s. Slowly getting back to McBain. McBain only up by 7 now. Ealing looks like he was about to lose his footing. Able to get hold of it, though. Winkle sets up the offense. Gives it to Ealing. He's going to put up a shot. It's going to be up and good. And we're going to get a foul. 24 White on the arm for a hit. It's going to be his first, team's 5th. Ealing's going to be shooting 2. 24 White. And Mason. Kimball. Shots up and good. I think it was only shooting 1 then. 50 seconds left in the half. 31-21. Timeout called by Evart. It's going to be a... Going to be 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here. Score right now, 31-21. McBain up by 10. We got 36 seconds left in the half. McBain up by 10 now, like I just said. Able to slowly pull ahead, and they're going to keep doing this. It looks like it's just going to be back and forth non-stop. McBain's going to pull ahead, and then they're going to stop. And Everett's going to creep back up on them, and McBain's going to say, nope, and just pull ahead again. It's going to be back and forth for the rest of the night. That's what my prediction is. Past couple of games, my prediction has been wrong, which is kind of sad. All right, Isaac throwing the ball in. He gets it over to Aaron for Evart. He's going to give it right back to Isaac. Isaac's going to give that over to Seth. Seth, he's going to give it back to Isaac. Isaac now gets it over to Mason. Mason's going to drive, put up a shot. It's going to be up and good. Winkle gives it over to Ealing. Ealing gives it back to Winkle. Winkle gives it to Murphy. Murphy gives it to Brunick. Brunick gives it to Coochie. Coochie for the 3. Oh, no good. So close. Rebounded by Ealing. Ealing's going to put up a shot. That's going to be up and good. 1 second left. 33-23. Going into halftime. McBain staying up by 10. Wow, and was that a lot happening? A lot happening going into the end of that quarter. I don't really have much to say besides that was crazy, and I'll see you back after this break.
Welcome to Twisted Cow, a culinary journey you won't forget. Now serving food all year round. From our signature roll and wrap to our daily special, every bite celebrates flavor and tradition. Whether you're dining in with friends or grabbing a quick bite, there's something for everyone. Look us up on any browser at Twisted Cow to see our hours, location, and number to call in and order. Or dine with us at 123 Roland Street, McBain, Michigan.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
Evil's whole hog sale is happening now.
Only $1.89 a pound hanging weight. You can fill your freezer for less.
Enjoy delicious pork chops, ribs, and roasts, packaged just how you like it.
Make meal planning a breeze when you head to your freezer for smoked pork chops, pork sausage, or pork roast for the crock pot.
Enjoy Michigan-raised pork and go hog wild over our bacon.
From Evil's General Store in Falmouth, Reed City, and Everett.
Welcome to Twisted Cow, a culinary journey you won't forget. Now serving food all year round. From our signature roll and wrap to our daily special, every bite celebrates flavor and tradition. Whether you're dining in with friends or grabbing a quick bite, there's something for everyone. Look us up on any browser at Twisted Cow to see our hours, location, and number to call in and order. Or dine with us at 123 Roland Street, McBain, Michigan.
When you think of maple syrup, you think a nice plate of pancakes. But what if we told you that maple syrup can be so much more? Highland Hills maple syrup. Take the ordinary and make it extraordinary.
Hello, Rambler fans. I am Isabel Roosevelt, and I am joined by
Mrs. Watkins.
How are you today?
It's a good day. How about you?
I am pretty good. So, it is National Counselors Week, so we decided we'd come and interview you, seeing as you're our counselor, and I wanted to start by saying congratulations on passing your test. Could you explain what that was a little bit?
Yep. So just like being a teacher, you have to go through your schooling and take a state test. Same thing for being a counselor. Completing your program, you have to take a state test in order to perform your duties, and I was able to take that last week and pass.
Congrats. That's awesome. And then just maybe explain a little bit of like how the road was to becoming a counselor, like the different types of schooling you had to do, like decisions you had to make along the way, that type of thing.
So I used to be a science teacher, so I'm actually still certified to teach any math or science class, 6th through 12th grade. So that gives me kind of a unique perspective from having a teacher background into a counselor role. And when I came up here, I was able to be offered the counseling position.
Mm-hmm.
I am finishing up my last semester of graduate school to get my Master's of School Counseling degree. So just my quick little project to finish up. So then I'll have my state test and my master's degree. You do need a master's degree in order to be a school counselor.
Nice. I love sitting in your office. So your counseling office is probably my favorite place to go. And you had balloons in there this morning?
Yes, they put balloons in my office since it's National Counselor Week, just to say congrats and we appreciate what you do. So that was very nice to have.
We do appreciate you here.
I appreciate.
So with like being a counselor, like what all do you do for the school?
I wear a lot of different hats. Obviously, our big one is scheduling, that we're already getting ready to schedule for next year.
Wow.
Because it's about a 4-month process to take over. Anything with AP courses, CTC enrollment, dual enrollment. If you're interested in playing sports in college, I'm the NCAA NAI director. What else? Homelessness, foster care liaisons, any social emotional support. Of course, your career and college advising. Anything with your future plans, I'm kind of that go-to whatever you need.
So basically, if you have a question, come find you, and you'll probably have the answer.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, I think that is all I have, so I just want to say congrats again on passing your test, and that we are so happy to have you here at McBain.
Thank you, appreciate it.
This has been an episode of Chats with Izzy. Thanks for joining, and see you next time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, after halftime. It's going to be 33-23 going into the third quarter. Cam Engelwright, Brennan Cucci, Braden Winkle, Max Ealing, and Alan Thomas III are all out for McBain starting the third. Seth with the ball right now for Evart. He's going to drive all the way down, changes his mind, goes back, gets it over to Aaron, who's going to put up a shot. First things first, that's going to be good. 33-25. Cucci gives it over to Engelwright. Engelwright gives it over to Cucci, gives it back to Winkle. Gives it to Ealing. He's going to give it to Thomas. Thomas is going to put that up. Oh, so close. It goes up, spins around the rim one full time, and it falls out. Seth with ball is going to get met by, I think that was Winkle. McBain's ball. Winkle to Cucci, back to Winkle. Gives it over to Engelwright. Nice high pass over to to Winkle. Gives it to Engelwright. Gonna give it to Winkle, who gives it to Thomas. Thomas kind of standing there, sees it out of the corner of his eyes, like, oh no. Able to get a hold of that though. He was kind of watching the inner defense, making sure that they weren't gonna do anything. Engelwright for the three. That's gonna be good. (36-28). Allen able to get a hold of that after it's lost. He gives it to Winkle. Winkle struggles to put it up. Took a bit longer than I anticipated. Winkle gives it over to Ealing. Ealing is going to give it to Cucci. Gives it to Winkle. Gives it to Ealing. Matt's going to let it just go straight out. Ends up in the hands of the Ramblers. Cucci gets it over to Winkle. Stolen by Seth. He's going to go all the way down. He's going to put up a shot. That's going to be up and good. 36-27 with 6:15 left in the third. Cucci gives it to Thomas. Thomas drives, comes back, saves it to Cucci. Cucci gives it to Winkle. Winkle gives it to Ealing. Ealing gives it to Cucci. Cucci gives it to Ealing, who gives it back to Cucci. Cucci for the three. That's going to be no good. It's going to get rebounded by Seth for Evart. He's going to work his way down. Tries to give it over to Cooper. No good. It's going to get rebounded by Cucci. He's going to try to put it up. Instantly met by Seth. Going to end up in the hands of Winkle. He's going to put it up. No good. Almost rebounded by Thomas. Not quite there. Pass failed. Ends up in the hands of Winkle, who gives it to Thomas. Thomas gives it to Engelwright. Engelwright, nice little pump fake. Gives it over to Cucci. Cucci gives it over to Winkle. I am struggling all of a sudden. To Cucci. Gives it over to Ealing. Ealing, nice little pump fake. Over to Allen. Allen now searching. To Winkle. He's going to stop the offense. Finally able to get a kind of a break. Cam kind of just sitting there waiting for somebody. Gets it over to Cucci. Cucci to Thomas. Thomas to Winkle. Winkle for the three. Up and good. Shot put up by Aaron. Three's no good. Rebound by Cucci. Cucci gets it over to Winkle. Back to Cucci. Cucci to Engelwright. Engelwright trapped to Thomas. He escaped. Gets it over to Ealing. Ealing trips, saves it, gives it over to Thomas. And Thomas wasn't quite ready for that. As it went right behind his back, he reached for it, wasn't able to get a hold of it, and it was gone. We got 4:30 left in the third, 39-27. Shot put up by Noxon. No good. He's going to get his own rebound. Gets it over to Mason. Mason tries to give that over to Isaac. Smacked out of the air and ends up in the hands of Allen. And he's going to trip or get tripped. It's going to go out. Austin in for Cooper for Evart. 4:13 left in the third. 39-27 is the score. Cucci for the three. No good. It's going to get rebounded by Thomas, and Thomas just engulfed by a bunch of players. He puts up a shot. No good. It's going to get rebounded by, I think that was Isaac. He's going to get that over to Mason. Mason's going to give that over to Noxon. Noxon's going to put up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Ealing. He gives it over to Winkle. Winkle's going to go up now and set up the offense for McBain by the looks of it. Gives it over to Ealing. Ealing's going to give it over to Engelwright. To Thomas. Gets it over to Ealing. He's going to put up a shot. Up and good. We're going to get a whistle out of that, though. Calling Ealing for a hooking. Everybody in the crowd, at least for McBain, does not seem happy about that one. It's going to be his third, team's first of the quarter. And Everett's going to get the ball out of that one. Noxon for a shot up around the elbow. That's going to be up and good. Timeout called by McBain. It's going to be a full timeout. Scores 39-29. 3:24 left in the third. I'll see you back after this break.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
Alright, we're back just as this timeout is finishing up. 39-29, McBain only up by 10. 3:24 left in the third. McBain seems to be doing a good job of staying up by 10, but they don't seem to really be able to get above that as of right now. Still quite a bit of time left in the whole game. Over 10 minutes. Just over 11, actually, of official game time. Gives it to Thomas. Thomas wide open, what was. He's going to put up a shot. No good. Everybody goes for the rebound. And it's going to be McBain's ball. Thomas gives it to Winkle. Winkle gives it to Cucci. Cucci for the three. And it's good. Knocks him with the ball. He gives it over to Mason. Mason for the three. And he answers. 42-32. McBain's only able to stay up by 10. Every time they get up above 10, they just shoot back down to 10. Thomas to Engelwright. Engelwright to Cucci, who does a nice little quick pass over to Winkle. He kicks it over to Ealing. Passes it over to Thomas, who gives it to Engelwright. Engelwright goes for a three. Does not quite get it. I blanked for a second. I don't know why I forgot names. Mason struggling to find somebody. Eventually gets it over to Noxon. He's going to give it over back to Mason. Mason's going to give it over to Aaron. He's going to give it back to Austin. Austin's going to go for that three. That's going to be up and good. Whistle. Delay of game warning on White. I'm not quite sure for what, though. Engelwright with the ball right now. He gives it over to Coochie. Not Coochie, Winkle. I apologize. Back to Engelwright. Gives it back to Winkle. Winkle almost trips, saves himself. Gets it over to Engelwright, who gives it to Ealing. Ealing gives it to Thomas. Thomas gives it to Engelwright. Engelwright puts it up. No good. It's going to get rebounded by Noxon. Everett's going to go all the way down. He's going to stop. He's going to end up giving it to Michael. Michael looking for someone. He eventually gives it to Mason. Mason's going to put it up. No good. Rebounded by Winkle. Barely in. Barely. Gets it over to Coochie. I don't know how he didn't go out there. Coochie goes out, though. To White on the arm. His first, team's first of the quarter. So, must have been the foul, not out of bounds. Coochie's going to throw that into Engelwright. Engelwright's going to give that right back over to Coochie. Coochie now. He's going to drive. He's going to lose control of it. It's going to end up in the hands of Austin. Looks like it may have been poked out of his hands by Mason. He's going to go for the three. No good. Rebounded by Winkle. Winkle's going to give it to Engelwright. Engelwright now going to work his way down the court. Gives it to Coochie. Coochie to Winkle. Winkle to Ealing. Ealing, nice little spin move there. He's going to go down, and they're going to get a foul on that one. White 0. His second, team second of the quarter. Coochie searching for somebody to get that over to. Eventually finds Ealing in the midst of that. Ealing, nice little handoff to Coochie. Mason struggles with the ball, ends up in the hands of Engelwright. Engelwright gets it over to Thomas. Thomas just going to drive. He's going to put up a shot. It's going to be in, but no good. Foul on one Evart. His second, team's third of the quarter. Winkle throwing in the ball. Gets it to Thomas. I thought he just passed to no one for a second. Engelwright to Coochie to Thomas. Back to Engelwright. Engelwright to Winkle. Winkle to Thomas. Thomas for the drive up. No good. Gonna get a whistle out of that one. Well, gonna get a foul, actually. 2-4 White with a push. His second, team's fourth of the quarter. And Thomas is gonna be shooting 2. First shot. Up and no good. Second shot. Up and no good either. .24. Reakt Ealing with a push. His fourth, team's second for the quarter. He has one more foul before he is no longer allowed to play. Once he gets to 5, he gets ejected. And they're going to call travel on Mason. Brunek in for Ealing. They're not going to risk it. 18 seconds left in the third. 42-35 right now is going to score. It's going to be the score, not going to score. 30-second timeout called by McBain. We're going to keep it here for this one. Score right now, 42-35, 18.8 seconds officially left in the third. Although our scoreboard that we have on the screen can't do milliseconds. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. And like I've been saying earlier, McBain's just able to pull ahead a bit, then they lose it, and then they're able to get back ahead. Although I haven't seen McBain pull up again in a minute. They're up by 7 right now. There's still a chance for them to do something with the ball. Coochie trying to find somebody. Gets it over to Winkle. Stolen by Seth. Knocked out of bounds by Seth. Gucci gives it over to Cam. Cam wide open for that one. Engelride just got to find his way through Mason. Able to find something out of that. Oh, he's trapped. It's going to get stolen. They're going to call a jump ball before anything on that one, though. Going to blow the whistle before he gets out of it. Green's ball. Gucci looking for someone, anyone. Gets it over to Thomas. Back to Coochie. Not quite. Winkle with the attempted save. Looks like we're going to be good for McBain's ball again. Coochie gets it to Winkle. Winkle able to get the center. Gets it to Cam. Cam for the three. Oh, so close. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Score 42-35. That's all I have for you. And we'll see you back after the short break.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain. Their menu has something for everyone, from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around. Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood.
Fresh homemade pizza, made just for you at a cheap price. If that sounds like a good deal, then Kelly's is the place for you. Next time you're feeling hungry, remember Kelly's.
Alrighty, we're back. 42-35 is going to be the score. Making our way into the last quarter. Yep. 8 more minutes of official game time. And that's it. Mason, nice little pump fake there. Gets it over to Cooper. Cooper put up a shot. No good. In and out. Cam's going to get the rebound, get it over to Coochie. Coochie's going to give it to Winkle. Winkle back to Coochie. Coochie. He's going to hold on to it now. He's going to eventually try to find someone. Back to Winkle. Over the half-court line after you already went across it. Can't really do that. Layup by Mason. That's going to be up and good. Engelwright gives it to Winkle. Winkle gets it to Coochie. Coochie's going to give it to Engelwright. Engelwright. Nice little high pass up to Coochie. Coochie goes down, gives it to Winkle. To Engelwright. Back to Winkle. Winkle's going to lose control of that. Tries to save it from going out. Sits himself down on this bench. He ends up falling, spinning around, and boosting himself up and into the chair. 7:08 left in the fourth. 42-37. McBain only up by 5. McBain only up by 2. A 3 made by Mason. McBain slowly losing their lead. They're only up by 2, like I said. Thomas tries to give it to Brunick. Brunick able to get a hold of that. Gets it to Winkle. Winkle for the 3. No good. Rebounded by Brunick. Brunick tries to do something with that. No good. I mean, McBain's ball, though. I don't know what just happened. I thought it was out on us, but I guess it was out on Evart. Official timeout. technical on Seth for crossing the line. I think that's what the delay of game warning was earlier. So Cam Engelwright gonna get the shoot 2 with no one down there. First shot. No good. Hits the backboard. He's got one more. Second one. That one's going to be up and good. McBain extending their lead by 1 point. They're up by 3 now. .6:44 left in the game. 43-4. D. DeZu fights for that one. Not able to quite get a hold of it. Ends up in the hands of Aaron. He's going to put up a shot. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Knox. And he's going to try to put up a shot mid-air. That's not going to go anywhere. And he's going to keep trying to do so. And not going anywhere with that either. Foul on Brunick. His first, team first of the quarter. And Knox and Morgan are going to be shooting 2. First shot, up and good. Second shot. Meeting the same fate, up and good. McBain only up by 1. This isn't good. Engelwright pauses for a second, finally gets a move on. Gives it to Brunick. Brunick gives it to Thomas. Thomas gives it to Winkle. Steps over the half-court line by a smidge, and the refs are going to call that. Gucci coming in for Winkle. Cooper with it right now. Gonna put up a shot. I do believe he's gonna get called for a charge, if I'm not mistaken. Too eager to start the game. His first, team second of the quarter. Ramblers a bit eager to get going again. Just a bit. Engelwright with it right now. He's gonna go all the way down. Give it to Brunick. Brunick met by Cooper. It's going to be out on Evart. It's going to be McBain's ball. Engelwright gets it over to Cucci. Going to give it to DeZu. DeZu's going to give it back to Engelwright. Gives it to Thomas. Thomas somehow able to save that. No idea how. Out on Evart. He's using the old trick. Just throw it at their legs and hope it goes out on them. He succeeded with that one. Able to keep a hold of it. Gucci gives it to Engelwright. Engelwright instantly met by Mason. He gives it to Gucci. They're going to call a travel. McBain up by 1 with 5:52 left in the game. Noxon gives it to Mason. And this is Everett's chance to finally pull ahead. He's going to go for the 3. He's going to miss it. It's rebounded by DeZu. DeZu's going to get it bounced out of his hands. He's going to get saved it. Gives it to Cucci. Cucci's going to give it to Engelwright. Engelwright deep pass over to DeZu. DeZu's going to, he's just going to hold it. He's going to end up giving it to Cam. Cam for the 3. And it's in. Wow. 46 to 42. McBain finally able to start pulling ahead again. Got a little bit of leeway now. And it's instantly met. They're up only by 2 now. Cam's going to give that to Kyle. Kyle back to Cam. 5:08 left in the game. Cucci, Brunick, Thomas, DeZu. Gucci. Going to be setting up the offense by the looks of things. Too close to the half-court line. Ball's all over the place. McBain's going to end up with that. That was, wow, that was a bit confusing. He's met by a wall and is going to go out of bounds. .440 left in the game, 46-44. McBain up by 2. Looks like Isaac's in for Mason. Failed shot. Rebounded by Seth. Seth's just going to sit there. He's going to go for the 3 himself. It's going to be no good. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac searching. Gets it back to Seth. Seth's going to drive. He's going to put it up. It's no good. Rebounded by Dazoo. McBain finally gets a hold of it again. Gets it to Engelwright. Gives it to Thomas. Thomas putting up a shot. No good. We're going to get a whistle. 10 White hit. His third, team's third of the quarter. Thomas is going to be shooting 2. Shooting 2, yep. 4:03 left in the game. 46-44 still. Max Ealing and Braden Winkle in for Engelwright and Brunick. One more shot. Up and good. 47-44 is the new score. 4 minutes left in the game. 47-44, like I just said. Aaron with the ball. He's going to lose that. We're going to get a travel. McBain able to steal it and get him a travel call on top of that just to solidify their chance. So Thomas now gets it over to Thomas. 4 White hold. His third, team's fourth of the quarter. And Engelwright's in for the zoo. Pretty sure this is the same. Yeah. Same starters from the beginning of the game. Ealing with the ball right now. He's going to put up the shot. Up and good. 49-44. McBain finally able to pull ahead again. Up by 5 now with 3:40 left in the game. Gets it over to Noxon. Noxon now. He's going to drive. Changes his mind. Gives it over to Seth. Seth is going to do something with this, hopefully. Nope. He's going to try to pass it. It's not going to happen, and they're going to... 5 Green, his first, team second of the quarter. Coochie. Ooh. Not sure what the call was for. 3:30 left in the game. 49-44. Cooper with the ball now. He's going to get that over to Aaron. Timeout called by Evart. Got to do a full timeout. Scores 49-44 going into the... Well, that's what the score's going to be out of the timeout. I'll see you after this break.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
Welcome back. 3:16 left in the game. 49-44 is going to be your score coming out of this timeout. Going to be Everett's ball. Seth Catapult going to be throwing it in. He's going to give it to Aaron. Oh, I thought that pass wasn't going to be good. It's going to be stolen by Winkle, though. He's going to give it to Allen. Back to Winkle. Winkle's going to go all the way down. Changes his mind, comes back around, saves that somehow, gets it to Coochie. Kuji back to Winkle. Winkle making sure he's not over that half-court line. Looking back just to be safe. Ealing, who's got to play it safe. He only got 1 foul left until he's out. Thomas gives it to Engelwright. Engelwright gives it to Winkle. Winkle gives it to Ealing. Ealing gives it back to Winkle. Winkle to Engelwright. Engelwright to Kuji. And I think I'm all caught up. Kuji gives it to Thomas. Thomas gonna give it to Braid or to Winkle. Braid and Winkle. He's gonna give it to Ealing. Ealing somehow they save that, lands into the bleachers though. He's gonna come back out. A-okay. For White with the push. His 4th, his team's 5th. Alan Thomas gonna be shooting 2 again. This is a fun game. 2:23 left in the game. 49 to 44. Possibly 50 to 44. 50 to 44. McBain up by 6. And Mason's back out on the court forever. He's going to put the pressure on, as he has been doing this whole game forever. 51-44, McBain up by 7. Speaking of Mason, here he comes. Oh, he's going to almost lose control of that. Nice pass over to Cooper. Cooper's going to put that up. No good. It's going to get rebounded by a mess of people. Ends up in the hands of Winkle. Winkle's going to give it to Kuchi. Kuchi searching. Tries to find Winkle. Gives it to Seth. Seth's going to fumble the ball around. He's going to lose control of that one. .203 left in the game, 51 to 44 is the score. Kuchi trying to go, but not able to get anywhere though. Met by just a wall. Full timeout called by the Ramblers. I don't really have much to say. See you after this break.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in Northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Mesick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas. Located on 2730 South LaChance Road, Lake City, Michigan. Call us at 231-779-1394 or check out our website at mclaintransmission.com.
Alrighty, welcome back. 51 to 44, 2 minutes left. Thomas is going to be throwing in the ball for the Ramblers. I have a feeling a lot's going to happen within this next 2 minutes, so I'm just going to be ready to talk like crazy. All right, Winkle with the ball, gives it to Engelwright. Engelwright's going to drive down, gives it to Thomas. Thomas is going to give it to Kuchi. Kuchi, nice little pump fake kind of. Gives it over to Engelwright. Engelwright looking for somebody, can't find anybody. Eventually Thomas comes up. He's going to get that over to him. Stolen by Austin. We're going to get a whistle though on top of that. 0 with a push. It's going to be his 3rd, team's 6th of the quarter. Allen's going to be shooting 2. First shot, no good. Second shot. That one's going to be up and good. 52 to 44 right now. It's going to be a score with 1:39 left in the game. Mason's making his way up the court with the ball right now. He has been struggling a little bit in this last part of the game. He's going to put up a shot. That's going to be no good. Not Engelwright. Ealing's going to get the rebound off of that one, though. Gives it to Winkle. Winkle's going to give it to Engelwright. Now I get this thing, Engelwright. He's going to give it back to Winkle. Thankfully, he hasn't crossed the half-court line again. Or yet. Last timeout McBain has being used right now for a full. Like it once again. Got nothing to say besides see you after this break.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating...
All right, we're back. Sorry about that. We accidentally clicked the wrong button. We should be good now. 1:18 left in the game, 52-44. Thomas gets it over to Cam. He's going to give it over to Winkle. Winkle gives it to England, gives it back to Winkle. Winkle back to Ealing. Ealing searching, can't find anybody. Cucci comes up eventually. Ball knocked out of his hands by Mason. Mason's going to go all the way down. He's going to put up a shot. No good! Rebounded by Seth. It's going to be up and good. Whistle's going to be blown, and we're going to say it's good. Foul on Engelwright, his first, team's third. He's taking one shot, Seth is. First and only shot. Up and no good. Rebounded by Winkle almost instantly. Gives it over to Engelwright. Engelwright gives it back to Winkle. Gives it to Ealing. Ealing trying to find somebody who's over line. Gives it to Winkle or Cucci. Nice pass over to Thomas, who gives it to Engelwright for the three. Up and good. 55-46. Shot put up by Aaron. No good. It's going to get rebounded by Seth. Nice little mid-air shot, though. Not able to get in. Rebounded by Ealing. He's going to give it to Winkle. Winkle's going to give it to Engelwright. Engelwright's going to get over the line. .24, his third. Team's quadrillionth. Engelwright at the line. McBain getting another chance once again. Shots up and no good. 21 seconds left in the game. 55-46. Second shot's up and good. McBain up by 10. 15 seconds left. Cooper for a shot. No good. Rebounded by Thomas. Thomas searching. Gives it over to Winkle. Winkle gives it to Engelwright. Got to make sure you don't go over that half-court line. They're going to run the clock, and then McBain's going to get the win on that one. Up by 10. Wow. That was a stressful second half. Final score, 56-46. Back and forth. McBain able to pull ahead near the very end of that. Thankfully able to win this one. Really close in the third quarter. Only up by 1 point at one point in time. That's all I really have for right now. And I'll see you at the next live stream.